Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're working on a cutting die here. As you guys can see, it's pretty beat up, super old cutting die. Today we're gonna work on re-rubbering the cutting die, putting new ejectors, and as you guys can see here, let's see, yeah, there it is. We're gonna go ahead and remove all those nicks that happen to be on the lead edge of the cutting die. So as you guys can see, it's pretty bad, really bad conditions. We'll go ahead and get all the rubbers off, the injectors, take them all off, and I'll see you guys in. All right, guys, so we're halfway there. As you guys can see, these here, they're still in good condition, so we're not gonna go ahead and take those off. Those are gonna stay. These, we'll see if I have some to change with. Last time I checked, my stock was low on these, and I don't think the delivery has gotten here yet. But this is a tool I utilize to go ahead and just remove the ejectors. Simple tool. Get this at your local warehouse. These are homemade. We use them here. Oh, I make them here. Usually these are used for smaller gaps to be able to get in there good into that groove. But as you guys can see, it's halfway through. Show you guys. Go ahead, just scrape it. Now these are actually harder to remove, these gray ones, than these pink ones or black ones, due to the fact that the adhesive utilized on these, it's a lot stronger compared to these. But as you guys can see, not that hard to remove. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm recording this with one hand, you guys. And there you go, just pull it straight out. I'll go ahead and take care of the rest, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, so this is how the cutting die should look without any ejectors or rubbers, however you guys may know them. So it's pretty much everything except the center and these little things here, but everything else gone. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and start removing the knives, because it's a re-knifing job with the ejectors. So we'll go ahead and start taking those out. For you guys that don't know, we utilize this extractor, Wagner's company extractor 2000. Pretty simple tool to utilize. You guys can see, those are the grippers or clamps that go ahead and pull the knife out. You just gotta make sure you get it right. Let's see if we can get this one out here with one hand. Get it in there. And bam. That's simple, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to the whole cutting die, and I'll be right back. So here, guys, I just want to show you quickly. So the whole point of this re-knifing is just to get rid of these nicks that the machine operator did on it. Now, as you guys can see, this little part here does not have a single nick. The knife is still in good condition, still sharp. So we're gonna try to go ahead and salvage as much as we possibly can of the knife. It would be nice to be able to do the whole knife with just one knife, one whole complete knife, and start doing the angles and everything. Sadly, for this little part here, this section here, we do everything manually, as you guys can see. So it's a little bit more complicated to do those angles here, and this is supposed to be a quick job. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to salvage as much as I possibly can. Lucky for me, no nicks there. Just a quick tip here, you guys. Whenever you guys do extract these knives, you got to be extremely careful, especially with this old cutting dice. The wood comes off super easily, breaks off. So we're just gonna add a little bit of glue there, and it should be good to go again. And just be extremely careful, like I said, when we're trying to salvage as much as we possibly can from the knife. When you're pulling them out, extracting them, just do it gently and kindly, because last thing you want is to bend it, break it apart where you don't want it to break, and there's some trouble there because now it's going to take a little bit longer to do the job. So this is what I was talking to you guys about. If you guys are not extremely careful when extracting them, as you can see right here, it went ahead and snapped off. Now, luckily for me, again, it's a straight knife with the 90-degree angles here, so not that hard to fix. Plus I was going to replace the whole thing. This is a little example I wanted to give you guys. When you guys are not careful enough, that's what happens. There you guys have it. All the knives completely gone. Now, like I said, these ejectors are in good conditions. These pink ones, sadly, these here I do not currently have at the shop, so those are gonna stay there. They do work. They still, you can still take a little bit of a beating. They shouldn't have an issue with them, but they work perfectly fine. Now, you guys be extremely careful when working with these kind of stuff, because as you guys can see, why bam, first cut of the day. Hopefully first and last. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get the parts we're gonna salvage from these, which is just pretty much anything that does not have a nick. We're gonna try to salvage them and put those back in here, and we'll start working with making the new knives. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, this is a tool here that we're gonna use to go ahead and cut the knives. Sorry about the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean here. I have a lot of operators from outside of the shop coming in asking for a lot of repairs. So it is a pretty simple mechanism. Let's see if I can put the phone right here. Just quick demonstration. This is not a knife. It's actually a score. As you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there's an actual score where you just go ahead and put it here, and just like a guillotine, cuts it off. Piece comes out on the other side. Oh, there we go. We'll go ahead and start doing that on all these here. Try to salvage as much as we possibly can from the knife, and we'll see how it goes from there. From all that, this is the only piece that's going to be salvageable. So we'll go ahead and as soon as we're done with this piece here, we'll go ahead and put it back where it belongs, right around here. Go ahead and get my trusty mallet, and we'll just go ahead and smack it in. Should go straight in. There was no modifications done to it. And there you guys have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all of these. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna go ahead and get this little part here, this little center part. I already cut a few of these, as you guys can see, to utilize. So we're gonna go ahead and get my screwdriver, because I can't find my actual scribe. It's just a little point there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and place it as close as possible to the knife, so we could get the best and most accurate cut as possible. So we'll go ahead and, as you guys can see there, it's right there, it's as close as I possibly can there. Now on this side, that is where I'm gonna go ahead and make my line. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab it here and straight up, and ignore these. Ignore the side, the angle. This is what I want here, the bottom part. That's where I'm gonna guide myself from. Ignore the other section. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to my cutter and cut that piece off. There you have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and place that in there, see if it fits. Beautiful. Now here, if you guys can see, let's see, really, there they are. So here, Those are what we call bridges. Here at the shop, it's more of a Spanish speaking employees. So for those who don't speak English, these are called puentes, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna mark them on this knife, and we're gonna go ahead and do them. Those are so the knife won't go straight through the board. It helps to support it a lot. Go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and grab the knife. Let's see, get it. There's one. We're gonna look at the other one right here and right here. Should look something like that. Now, for that, this is the machine we're gonna utilize. Like I said, everything here at the shop is manually done. Wish it was all more advanced like technology, but you do what you do, what you can with what you can. Now, as you guys can see, there's a thing that's gonna make that bridge. Let's see if I'm able to place the phone. Let's see, it's gonna be a bit harder here. Where's that little cup I was using? Place it right around there. See if it holds it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Try to find it. Oh, bam! That's one. Get the other one. Two. So now we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna do that to every single one, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright, so for this one, you guys, as you guys can see, this is a perfect fit there. This is the old knife, but since it's a perfect fit, it makes it easier for me instead of doing the whole measuring, putting the knife and all that. What I'm gonna go ahead and grab this piece. I'll put it on top of the new knife that I'm gonna utilize. We're gonna line it as best as we can. There it is, align it as best as we can, and that's exactly what that's gonna be. 1, 2, and my cut right there. Makes the job a lot easier when you're able to do this. All right, guys, so here's the final re-knifing process already. I have completed the whole cutting done, as you guys can see. There's no more there's a little gap here, but that's fine. But the most important thing is that there's no more nicks. They are gonna do more nicks on it, and that's the reason why these little gaps here really don't matter. They'll end up nicking it all over again. Now, after all this has been completed and done, we're gonna go ahead and put the rubbers, the ejectors. Once again, pretty common. It's pretty forward. There's no trick to this. There are these here. These go on the outside. We'll go ahead and just paste them there. That's it. Won't fall off. And here in the inside of the cutting die, we're gonna go ahead and put some gray ones. I'll show you guys the final product as soon as I'm done rebubbering, and I'll see you guys in a. All right, guys. Well, here's the final product. It took longer than expected. Like I said, I have people from outside the shop coming in, asking for a lot of repairs, cutting dies, rotary dies, flat dies, jigs, you name it, I'm fixing it. And here's the final product. As you guys can see, here are the injectors. I'm not gonna put them just yet, because I'm not sure what machine exactly they're planning to run this die on. Could run into different machines on our shop. So that's just gonna stay pending for now. But as you guys can see, brand new ejectors everywhere. We got the gray ones that I was talking to you guys about. These are specifically for label jobs that we do here at the shop. And here it is, full on repair, re-rubbering, re-knifing job here at the shop. Hope you guys like this video. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and put them in the comment section, and I always get back to you guys. And like I said, sorry for the quality of the video. I am doing this one-handed. Not the best recorder, as you guys can tell, but there you guys have it. Hope you guys like this video. Let me know.